So another week on the funded account, and hopefully this one goes better. I hope that I can maybe make back what I lost in the previous week, but I'll see. And I just want to take trades that follow my plan, no revenge trading, unlike on Wednesday last week. So let's see how that goes. So on Monday, I didn't take any trade as the market didn't take out any drawn liquidity that I wanted. I was bullish, looking for price to come up and fill this weekly gap all the way in. And I marked out this swing low made in pre-market, which was just above a 15-minute imbalance, as well as the 50% of this zone. So I wanted to see a sweep of that, then an inversion to the upside. But that didn't happen as price came within 5 points of taking out this swing low before inversing with this high volume candle and then continuing up for the rest of the day. So after this happened, after these two candles, I was pretty much sure that no other opportunity would come for me for the day, and because of that I closed it and left it at that. Tuesday, once again, no trade today as I was bullish and price didn't hit any of my zones before bouncing back. I wanted at least this swing low right here to be hit, since it was also near the 50% of this higher time frame leg. And yeah, that didn't happen. Market of open just quickly came up and inversed this 1 minute gap right here, and it continued that way all throughout the rest of the day. I did see this retracement into the 50% of the zone, but seeing as we had already taken my primary target for the day, which were these data highs, I wasn't keen on entering again. And because of that, I didn't. I locked myself out of the account. I followed my plan and I closed the charts for the day. Wednesday was the first day this week where I took a trade, and there's not much to explain. This was a counter trend idea, since although the higher time frame was clearly pointing to a bullish bias, I did believe that we were heavily overextended to the upside and were looking for a rebalance lower to a 4 hour gap. And I entered from this 2 minute inversion right here, got filled a little bit late, but moved my stop loss eventually to break even at these off open swing lows. And yeah, after hitting these lows, taking out these lows, price went up and stopped me out at break even. Good thing that I did move my stop loss, since I would have gotten absolutely ran through by price and would have gotten out with a bad loss otherwise. So yeah, this was a short trade. I was trying to be protective of this trade, and that's why I moved stop loss to break even soon and not at these more important swing lows. And yeah, overall, this wasn't a bad trade, short counter trend one, which ended up going break even. So on Thursday, I was unfortunately not able to trade due to things out of my control, and because of that, I missed this great opportunity on NQ. So the market opened here, quickly came down to take out London swing lows, entering a 4 hour fair value gap, and quite cleanly inversed the 5 minute bearish fair value gap. And if I had been able to trade, I would have entered here at the 5 minute closure above with my stop loss at these swing lows, looking to go break even at the New York Open swing highs and start trading my stop loss at the relative equal highs in London kill zone. And yeah, like I said, I wasn't able to trade, and because of that, I missed out on around $430, which is quite upsetting. But I just accepted it because, like I said, it was out of my control and I physically couldn't trade. And at the very best, the not taking any trade is better than forcing one and taking a loss. So yeah, that's it for Thursday. So on Friday, I yet again unfortunately took another loss, and this was a painful one. Bias was still clearly bullish for the day, as the higher time frame trend indicates so, and I was looking for a reaction of a fair value gap, and we did get that off open. We came down, respecting the 50-minute fair value gap, and eventually inversed this 2 minute fair value gap quite nicely. I liked the inversion, and I entered here with my stop loss around below this 1 minute fair value gap and looking to go break even after a 3 minute inversion of this 3 minute bearish fair value gap and trail my stop loss here at these swing highs. And yeah, as you can see, price quite quickly came down. This was an instant wick, which stopped me out by less than a point. I got stopped out there, and the candle went half a point lower. And after that, it started reversing. I would have actually gotten out here had I not been wicked out by half a point at the beginning, since we only inversed the 3 minute fair value gap with this candle, so I wouldn't have gotten out at break even here either, and instead would have gotten out with around $400 or 97 points. So yeah, because of two contracts, that comes out to close to $400. So yeah, this is a really painful way to end of the week, and I'm only deepening my drawdown. So to end of the week, I'm yet again down for the second week in a row, around $200 this time because of that trade on Friday, and the other trade on Wednesday ended up going break even. Yeah, overall, I do think that this week I should have ended up in the green at least around $200, because had I not been away on Thursday, I would have taken that amazing trade and made $440 or something like that. And even if the Friday trade was quite unlucky because I got wicked out so slightly, that still wouldn't have cancelled out the win I should have taken on Thursday. So yeah, I should have finished the week up around $200, and I'm annoyed. What can I say? I followed my plan this week at least. I didn't break my rules in any of the days, but the price action just isn't favorable towards me. It seems like, but I'm still in the game. I can still come back, and I hope that I do in the following weeks. So yeah, let's just see how that goes.